Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back at my dining room table with some more cider to try. And we're going to do a little bit of a focus on eastern counties, specifically Norfolk. I had to whiz up to Norfolk to get some stuff, so I picked up some cider from a couple of producers. The East Norfolk Trading Company, is that correct? Don't know, I haven't got the bottle here. The East Norfolk Trading Company, I believe, is one of them. And the other one was called Crone's cider. I'm going to try one from Crone's today. So I got some boxes off them for a beer festival, a beer and cider festival I'm doing in South London at Elephant and Castle on the 26th of April. I'm providing quite a few ciders and perries from Crone's, from Butford Organic, Greg's Pit, Ross and Y, a couple of other Kent producers which I haven't finalised yet. Not only am I supplying those, I'm going to be there dishing them out. I was asked to work the table, if you like, dish out the cider and the perry. I was like, yeah, right, I'll do that. Why not? I mean, to get to try lots of stuff as well. So hopefully I won't get too drunk. I might bring a bit of cheese as well, just to dish out to people, because cheese and cider, who doesn't love that? So yeah, we've got two from Crone's. The first one is actually, look, it's just in a bottle like this. Because what I did was they only had 20 litre bagging boxes and Camera only wanted 10 litre. So I had to get 20 litres off them. So I thought, well, I won't mind if I skim off a little bit for a tasting. I won't charge them for the bit I skim off. I'll give them a little bit of reduction for that. But this is their Whisky Cask. Whisky Cask. This is 7.5%, so it's beefy. It's still, because it's out of a bagging box. They do a rum cask as well, but they didn't have any of that in stock. But I did get some sample bottles, and I got the rum cask in a bottle, which I'll try at some point. This is their Whisky Cask. They're fully organic. We've been making cider about 35 years. Robert Crone is Dutch. He moved to England, started making cider in England. They're fully organic. They don't grow their own apples, but they source it locally from Soil Association accredited organic orchards. They're sort of hand grading, traditionally pressing. They're racking off. So they're racking off to clear it, to sort of clarify, to brighten it, but also, I guess, to get yeast out, because then they're back sweetening it from dry with organic cane sugar, where they want it to be sweet, so sweetening to taste. If they want it to be sweet, or if they want it to be dry, then they just won't add any sugar to it. This is going to be still. I don't know about the others. We'll find out as we go. But this is their Whisky Cask, 7.5. I do not know what sort of whiskey was in the cask. I do not know how old the Whisky Cask was. I don't know how long it's spent in the Whisky Cask. They age everything for about at least a year. They're very traditional, basically. So let's open this. I don't need this because I've got this. Hang on a sec. I'm just going to prep before I do this. Let's get this ceramic thingamajig out. Right. Let's open it. A pop. Not really a pop, a bit pathetic. Anyway, let's put it inside the solid glass. So I know one person is going to be going, what, you're in Norfolk? You're in Norfolk? You didn't let me know. You're in Norfolk, Chris, you didn't tell me. That is Jack Toy, because he's in Norfolk. Yeah, Jack, but I was in like far southeast of Norfolk. It would be a 3-hour round trip to get from where I was to where you are. So as much as I would have liked to, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'll see you at the side of something anyway. So let's look at the colour. So I don't know which whiskey is in this. It's 7.5, so it's pretty beefy. Most of them seem to be like high 6s. So yeah, it's got quite a lot of alcohol. It's a nice colour. Sort of vague, delicate amber. Not quite bright, a little bit here. It's going to be unfiltered, well, it's racked. But if they're racking, they're probably not going to get it completely bright. What else do we know about them? Oh, can't think of anything at the moment. Things will pop up. Shall we smell it? See, that's good. Loads of apple character. I mean, loads of apple character. Fantastic. And there is a hint of whiskey, but it's not too much. I don't think it's too peaty either. I'm not really into peaty whiskies. It's a bit like really oaky wines. I don't like it. Beautiful, rich apple character. So these are East Coast, Eastern counties, if you like. So they're using dessert apples, using cooking apples, but they're also using some cider apples as well. So they're using West Country cider apples as well, if you like. So they're blending all three to make their various ciders in different quantities, I assume. I want to talk to Rudy though. So Rudy Crone is a sort of Robert Crone, the Dutch fellow. He's now taken over and he's now the cider maker, and he's the person I talked to today when I was picking these up. Very nice guy, but I was in a hurry, didn't have much time to stay and talk. Snapped a few pictures, which I'll put up on the screen somewhere so you can see a few pictures. Yeah, but I'm going to zap him some questions because I have questions, Rudy. All right, let's try it. Okay. First off, it's delicious. It's really good. Getting lots of like oak influence or wood influence. There's tannin in this, so this has got to have some cider apples in it, I think. I'm getting a little bit of leatheriness. It's like amazing apple juice character, super appley, super ripe, delicious apple. And it has been back sweetened this with organic cane sugar, I assume. It's got acidity though. I assume there's some like desserts and cookies in this as well to bring that acidity. But they might also be using like bitter sharps and so forth. So this is, I mean, this is a hybrid. It's not Eastern Counties, it's not West Country. It is what it is. It's really good. And at 7.5%, pretty dangerous. It's pretty dangerous. It does have a bite. It does have a bite. I think some warmth here. So I don't know how much residual whiskey was in the barrel, but there's certainly some in the wood itself for sure. Yeah. So it's got that rich dessert apple Eastern Counties character. Absolutely does. But it's got a hint of tannin as well. It really does. It's got some acidity. It's got that whiskey thing. Bopping all over the place. Is this the most complex cider I've ever had? No, it isn't. However, I don't always think that's important. I've said this quite a few times. I love Italian food. I prefer Italian food to French food, actually. But Italian food's usually only got like 4 ingredients in it. 4 ingredients. But they're really good quality ingredients, and you can taste all 4 of them, and that's all you need. Sometimes French cookery can be it's like a chemistry lesson. There's so many things going on. Not necessary. This is not super complex, but the things it has going on are actually delicious. And actually, there is a definite warmth to this. So although it's got that delicious dessert apple character, it absolutely has some warmth, and it's suggesting to you, whoa, slow down, baby. Let's just sip this and enjoy it. And that's kind of what I'm going to do, because yeah, it's a really interesting. I don't remember having a whiskey cask Eastern County cider. I don't remember having one. I think Jack Toy might have given me a taste of something he had in a whiskey cask. I can't remember if it actually, or maybe we just started fermenting it. Possibly, I haven't tried it. Anyway, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Fully organic. Organics, I'm not so bothered about organics, you know. The principles of organics, yes, but lots of people are organic who don't have Soil Association accreditation because you have to pay lots of money to do it, jump through lots of hoops. And people, if they want good fruit, need to have organic practices anyway to get the fruit they need to make good cider. So that takes care of itself, even without the accreditation. Having said that, respect, that's what they're doing. I absolutely respect that. And that's delicious. It's really delicious. And if you're in London and you want to try it, I've got 20 litres, well, almost 20 litres of it now because I've drank some, which you can try at the Camera Beer and Cider Festival on the 26th of April. So there you go. I'd show you the label, but I haven't got one. I've just got this delicious bottle, which I'm going to have to drink all of now and probably have a sticky head in the morning. So there you go, my first bottle from Crone's. Not the first videos I've done of theirs, I believe. And I will put some numbers at the bottom of other films. I think like 2-3 years ago, I was in Norfolk and I got hold of some then. I'm pretty sure I filmed it. So if they ought to put that on here. But yeah, we like, and it's a lovely small operation, lovely family, beautiful place. What's not to love? Okay, guys, thank you for joining me at my table with some cider. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.